Thank y'all for tuning into Pacific Northwest Primitive Organic Garden. Happy May. It is now May 2nd. I think I will only be gardening in the Pacific Northwest until the end of May. Then I will be moving to Southern California, which will be interesting. I'm going to try to bring as many plants from my garden as I possibly can. Today I took the 2 large cherry tomato plants out of my hoop house today. I started these cherry tomato plants from seed back at the end of December, early January, indoors in seedling trays under a HPS light, and then I transplanted them into gallon-size buckets here, and I filled them with mainly compost, some biodynamic fish fertilizer with some fish and kelp and some other organic feather meal, cottonseed meal, some azomite dust. And then today I staked the plants, and I'm going to probably put these in the trunk of my Honda Hybrid and see if I can drive these down to Southern California and see if they make it. But everything else I'm just going to try to eat in the next couple weeks. We got this chard that I've been really enjoying. The cherry tomatoes here are quite large, and I've already taken a number of cuttings from them and rooted many of those cuttings. I'm just going to probably eat most of this purple mustard. I do want to bring at least 1 or 2 purple mustard specimens with me. All this spinach here I'm just going to eat. Hey bud, you're a dog. You're a little farm dog. Kind of a mess in the backyard because I'm in the process of moving. We got some cucumbers and some dill that are companion planted. It's a great thing to plant together there. Gonna bring those with me hopefully if I can fit them in the car. My peas are finally starting to catch on to some things, and they're starting to produce some flowers. Hopefully I'll get a few peas before I move. This is one of the cuttings from the cherry tomato plants that's rooting. Got some more Swiss chard, little baby watermelon plant there. Some sweet bell peppers, some okra germinating. Yeah, so this is zone 5B, 6A. We're only 146 miles from Canada, and I got okra on the 1st of May. That's pretty nice. Have another cucumber and dill guild here. This purple mustard's really not liking the heat and the sun. I've been trying to thin out as much of the spinach as possible. Also got some green beans coming up. Another cutting I took from the tomato plants we were looking at a minute ago. This ruby red chard here is doing good. Companion planted with some mustard greens. I've been doing a great job at eating this spinach and garlic here. Some more okra germinating I'm going to take to Southern California. Okra should do well there. I've been trying to thin out the what was previous to the hoop house. Been pulling up radishes in here and pulling up quite a few other things. I'm thinking about taking numerous cuttings from this gigantic cherry tomato bush here. This was a very large cherry tomato plant, kind of like the size of the one we were looking at earlier. Those are supposed to be cherry tomatoes, by the way. And I removed all the foliage and buried the entire plant, and now it's just, really fanning out into a bush style, and it's producing these really, really thick stems. They're going to support, a large amount of fruit weight. Got some garlic in here I can harvest, another cutting from the cherry tomato plants outside. All the cuttings have taken great root. This is a cutting from the cherry tomato plants outside. There's another little watermelon plant in here. There's some pepper plants in here. None of that I'm able to take with me, but that's okay. The only real other news in the garden is that the peas are doing pretty well over here. They're finally starting to come out to the point where I could put some stakes in here, and it won't hurt to throw a couple bamboo stakes in here, even if I'm not going to be living here, the birds or the squirrels, or maybe my neighbor, somebody will eat the peas, and if I throw a couple stakes in there, it'll really help them. But well, that's probably it for today's short garden update. But happy May. My collard greens are doing well. I'm gonna eat all these before I leave. State food of South Carolina. Got another pepper plant I can bring with me. I love planting in these, small little, V8 containers. It's, upcycling. I drank a ton of this, sweet potato juice stuff here, and I just cut out the top and put some drainage holes in the bottom, and then I fill it with a really high quality mix like the Fox Farm Happy Frog that's, got all the beneficial bacteria and mycorrhizal fungi, and then I put some compost in there usually, and sometimes some of the fish fertilizer, and even if it's a very small amount of container volume with very nutrient dense mix like that. I've had 3-foot tall tomato plants in a V8 juice container, where I'm picking 15-20 tomatoes off every plant, and the plant's growing in a juice container. So that's one of my favorite ways to kind of upcycle, and saves me money instead of buying black plastic containers, and those tend to heat up a little bit more anyway. Well, that's it for today's short garden update. I'm definitely gonna have to eat this purple mustard today. It's not liking the sun.